Hello everybody, I'm Melissa and welcome back to Book Bar and welcome to another come shopping with me vlog. I have had a rough couple days and I just need some retail therapy, so I'm gonna go to some bookstores. I'm probably gonna go to Half Price Books, Target, Barnes & Noble, you know, the usuals, and yeah, we'll see what we get. So come along and I will see you all with my haul. Okay, so I'm back from my trip to Target and Barnes & Noble and Half Price Books. And so I got some books. At Barnes & Noble, I got 6 books. One of them's special. And then I'll show you in a minute. At Half Price Books, I got 3 books. And then at Target, I got 1. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Barnes & Noble ones. I got Kingmakers Book 1, which is formerly The Heir by Sophie Lark. This is Leo and Anna and Dean's story, or Leo and Anna's story with Dean included. Yeah, I don't have this series, so I figured, why not get this? I do have The Spy, but I don't have any of the other, which is now year 4. But I don't have any of the other ones, so I figured I would just get the new collection with the sprayed edges and everything. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then the book of the month, the Barnes & Noble book of the month, was Masters of Death by Olivia Blake, and the bookseller really convinced me, and she was like, and I was like, okay, you know what, why not? I've read one other Olivia Blake book and it was fine, but I'm excited to try something different. Then they had a dark romance, and they had Once You're Mine by Morgan Bridges. I actually had checked this out on Kindle Unlimited at one point, and then I just never got around to reading it, so, and then I returned it, and now I don't think it's in there anymore, so, yeah, I'm excited to give it a try. I love a good stalker romance, so, yeah. Then when I was in California at the beginning of the month, I went shopping with my best friend. Like, we just went out and, like, had a girls' day, and I got the first book in the If Love series, I think is what it's called, by Anna Wong, which is the only series of hers I don't own, and so I figured I would get, like, slowly try to collect the new, especially because they all have sprayed edges. So this is book 2, If the Sun Never Sets, which I know is like the second book into, like, it's like a direct continuation. You don't get the HEA in book 1, so I'm glad I do have it now. Then I got When the Moon Hatched because it was on the buy one get one 50% off table. So yeah, it's a chunky boy. I'm excited to try it. My cousin's wife, who I'm really close to, she's like absolutely obsessed. So I'm excited to give it a shot and try it out. It's a whole big old glossary at the beginning, but yeah, it's a big boy. And yeah, I'm excited, but I am excited to try it. It is fun. And then I got a blind date with book. They had a bunch of them, and this one just sounded fun. The blind date with a book by the first line, romance. Murder is just so tedious, and that sounds fun. So yeah, I figured I've never done a blind date with a book. I actually have like a vlog idea I'm gonna try out, but because I do have another blind date with a book that I got at, which I've already opened, but I could always open them and like try them out. That I got at the Ripped Bodice. So we're gonna open this one together and see what Murder is Just So Tedious is all about. Okay, and the book is How to Plot a Payback by Melissa Ferguson. I've never heard of this. He crossed an ocean and it still wasn't enough to escape his lifelong nemesis. Now he has to work with her. Okay, so enemies to lovers. Fantastic. That's all I want to read. I don't love reading into them. So I'm excited to give it a try. Why not? And then at Half Price Books, they had another Tessa Dare original cover. I'm going to try to collect them all, especially because they've all like started changing. So this is A Lady of Persuasion, which I think is like book 3, which 3 of 4. So I'm only missing book 2, I think now, of her first ever series. So yes. And then the Historical Hellions have their books picked out through the end of the year. And the only one that my store had was After the Abduction by Serena Jeffries. And I figured, you know, it's a gorgeous cover. I do love reading historicals and want to get back into reading them more. So that's a perfect opportunity to do that. And then the last one, I saw this book at Barnes & Noble and I was intrigued. And then they had it at Half Price Books, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna get it, because Half Price Books, it's still cheaper than Barnes & Noble, and that is Beautiful Villain by Rebecca Kinney. And I actually have an idea that I want to do of like a series of vlogs where this is a Great Gatsby retelling, and I want to do where I read the source material. So I think I'm gonna start with The Princess Bride, because I also have Trust of the Emerald Sea, and I've never actually read or watched the movie of The Princess Bride. I've seen The Great Gatsby, and I read it years and years and years ago when I was in school. But I think it'd be fun to like kind of do a series of like reading source material, reading a retelling, and then watching the movie and like kind of comparing the 3, seeing what it is, and that just, I think it'd be fun. So I figured, you know, I might as well get the book to try it out. And yeah, it's really pretty. I love that like books are now like just coming with special edition, like they're coming out with spread edges and things, so it makes it fun. And then at Target they had book 3 of the If Love series, and this is If Love Had a Price, so book 3 of the series by Anna Huang. But yeah, so now I just need to get book 4. They didn't have that one at Target, or I probably would have gotten it. Maybe, actually, well, they didn't have it like in the book section, but then I saw it on like one of the end caps, and I was already like checked out and leaving. So I might just have to check next time I go and get it, because Target does have 20% off, which is always nice, and I have my red card, so I get 5% off. But yeah, that is my little haul for this shopping trip. I am really excited about some of these. And I've only read one of them, which is kind of scary because that's a lot of books I'm adding to my TBR, but it's also nice to have new things. And like Anna Huang, I have all of her other books, and so why wouldn't I get her first series? Especially because they have these gorgeous sprayed edges, which, I mean, just look at those edges together. I mean, obviously the first and the last one don't have it. Like, just look at that. Like, oh, that's so fun. And they all kind of go together, which is nice. So yeah, quite a hefty amount of pages here. Quite a hefty stack, but the only book I think I bought like full price was How to Plot a Payback, because all the other ones were on like buy one get one half off sales. So I mean, okay, I guess you could say those ones I bought half full price, but yeah, I'm really excited about this. So if you made it to the end of this video, leave me a dragon emoji for when the moon hatched, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. It really helps me out. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye.